Are for Kids is a movement inspired by my first book, No More Traumedy. This book is for children to teach them how to face their feelings, acknowledge them, and share them. Not only share them, but overcome stress, anxiety, and depression. Now, save this date right here, Sunday, September 22nd. I am having a health and wellness expo in Rahway, New Jersey. It's going to be amazing. First of all, if you have a child that's going from the 6th grade to 7th grade, they're welcome. Actually, all students are welcome. And the purpose of this event is to teach adults, children, everyone that it's very important to cater to your health and your wellness. Now, let me tell you how this is going down, okay? First of all, there's going to be food trucks. I don't know about you, but I love to eat. There's going to be various food trucks. It's at the Rahway Rec Center, so there's going to be plenty of space. Now, we also have vendors. If you are a vendor and you have some type of product that can help the children, help the adults, you are welcome. We're going to have 20 vendors inside the gymnasium. The gymnasium is huge. So when you first come, you can check out the vendors. And then we're starting at 12 o'clock sharp. But like I said, the doors open at 11:30. And we're going to have a specialty section just for the Rahway students, because I had a program this past year for the 6th graders, and we're going to give them a little special section just for them so that they can mix and mingle with the new 7th graders. And then we have special breakout rooms for these students. There's going to be 5 separate breakout rooms. Example, one of them is going to be yoga, poses, and breath work, because this can teach children how to express themselves, how to calm themselves down when they get mad. We have another person doing karate. And the purpose of this event, as I mentioned, is to teach children that when you get mad, angry, upset, that you don't have to just keep all those feelings in or express them by yelling and screaming and fighting, but by helpful ways. Now, the cool part about this event that makes it great for everyone is there's going to be activities outside and inside. There's going to be a gaming truck. If you're a kid and you love to play video games, this is for you. If you're an adult and like to play video games. So there's going to be a gaming truck outside. And again, the purpose to teach a child what you can do when you're feeling angry. We have some great jump ropers coming through to teach you how to double dutch, all this sort of stuff. We're going to have some local businesses in the area as well doing yoga. Now, we talked about the activities outside, our gaming truck. I almost forgot. We have DJ Drewski coming through on the 1s and 2s. Okay, I know that's not cool, but you know what I mean. We have DJ Drewski coming through. We also have a 360 camera, so you can take pictures while you're there. And we definitely want to give a great big shout out to the Rahway Rec Center. Also, the town of Rahway, the mayor and his staff, they're working with us to make all of this happen. I'm so excited. The best thing that I want to share, we have a special song by Tony with the Keys, who created a song for us, and we're doing a music video this day. All of this is inspired by my sonny boy, we love you, Molly Molly, to change the world. So if you want to have some fun with your family and not even have to worry about anything, it's free. Did I repeat? Free. You can't pay any more for that, right? So September 22nd, whether it rains, whether it shines, it is going down. I cannot wait. Rahway, New Jersey, if you're in Maryland, if you're in Delaware, if you're in New York, sign up. I'm going to put the link right here because it's limited space for some of the activities. Think of it like a carnival. You know, when you go to a carnival and you go by and you have that activity, and you have that activity, and we're going to have a cool contest at the end. We're going to break people up into 2 groups. Adults and kids, because we're going to need some adults for this. And it's going to be sort of like a scavenger hunt race thing. So for example, you'll have one game, and then you have like a pie eating contest, and then a tug of war, just to see which team wins. Super cool, right? And to end this off beautifully, we're going to be in the gym. We're going to have a panel discussion with some of the students. We're going to have different little, not activities, little shows. So for example, the dance studio, the karate studio, the steppers, they're going to have 3 to 5 minutes to show us what they have. So if you want to come through, if you want to have some fun, again, sign up here. I am Starz Tina. I'm so grateful to be bringing this event to you. I'm so grateful and thankful for everyone that's supporting me on this. And I'll see you then. Peace and a bottle of hair grease. Bye. Hey, grand rising to you and also you. So this is a take 2 from yesterday. If you were here yesterday, you probably noticed I started and then I stopped because I was at the airport and I didn't want to miss the plane. So today is all about the activities for the event. I am Starz Tina. I am your host of the 7 a.m. Cup of Motivation. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, normally Friday on Breakfast with Champions. But I decided to pop in today because I didn't get to finish yesterday. When you come into this space, I'm going to bring you the motivation, the inspiration, and the transformation to transform your life, your mindset, your body, your fitness, your relationships, your money, your everything, because it all starts right here. My platform begins, is like right here, all about traumedy. Traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide. When this comes together, life changing experiences occur. And we all go through traumedies, right? So this is a special edition to tell you all about our Health and Wellness Expo. On the bottom of the screen, you see something scrolling across the bottom. Traumedy no more for kids. As adults, we've gone through all sorts of traumedies in our life. Yes, yes? But I want you to imagine how much better, how much greater your life would be today if when you were younger, you had some tools, you had some skills, you had some strategies to overcome those not so good feelings. And the more I talk about this event, the more I work on it, the more I get laser beam focused on exactly what we're doing. I had the opportunity of going home to hang out with my mom and my sister and my sister's husband and my niece, and we watched the movie Inside Out. Okay, I fell asleep on the end of it, but still. And I could just see the energy from my niece when she got to see the different emotions, like anger, like joy. And I got to thinking about when I went to these school systems, the schools this past year, and I think it begins with anxiety, because we're going to be focusing on three major emotions for children. One of them is anxiety. And I think what happens is you start with that anxiousness, right? Maybe you're anxious because, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to the seventh grade. I'm going to be changing classrooms. What if I don't remember my combination to my locker? You like get anxious, right? What if my clothes don't look right? What if my hair doesn't look right? What, all these things going through your head, right? And then from the anxiousness, I think it's going to like roll over to sadness. You know, I'm thinking about myself when I was a kid. I didn't quite feel like I fit in, and then I kind of got sad. And then it may roll over to depression, you know, not for all children, but for some. So the purpose of this event is to teach children how to conquer these not so good feelings. And today I wanted to come through and tell you about all the events that we're having. The event is absolutely free. I repeat, it's absolutely free. It's for all ages. I'm working on this bouncy house, guys, because I really, really, really want a bouncy house there, just so I can get in it and I can bounce and I can play with the kids and all that stuff. And maybe you can bounce around with me. I don't know. But anyway, it's happening Sunday, September 22nd. It's in Rahway, New Jersey. And want you to visualize it, okay? I'm going to make a new video. Every week, I'm going to make a new promo video. But just visualize it. And as I'm listening to myself with that last video, I'm thinking, because we currently have 21, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 activities, enrichment activities. These enrichment activities are going to spark the minds of these children. And I'm thinking, at first I was going to have the activities 30 minutes each, 20 to 25 minutes, so that they can revolve. And I'm like, well, Tina, if the event is from like 12 to 3:30, how are they going to get to all the activities? Because we're going to have a pass, a class pass, an activity pass or whatever, and you're going to stamp it every time you hit an activity. And then we're going to have a raffle at the end where we're going to be giving out prizes. So I'm standing here and I'm thinking, well, T, if there's 21, 22 activities and the event's only like 3 hours, how are they going to get to all the activities, right? So I decided just now I'm going to have to change it to every 15 minutes that we're going around. With that being said, when you come in, first of all, there's going to be DJ. We have DJ Phil. I'm going to see if I can get him in here one day for an interview so you can meet him. He's from Jersey City. We got Jersey City in the house. So when you walk up, you're going to feel the energy. When you come, it's like, whoa. 11:30 is when it's going down. Okay, we're gonna have dance parties in the parking lot. We got maid stars coming through. They're gonna be dancing, just like popping, and like it's hot. But actually, let me rewind a little bit. Okay, it's a Sunday, so you know we're gonna have Transformation Church pumping in the air wherever. I'm gonna have it playing, and then you know when we gotta start. Unfortunately, it's a Sunday. I really, really hate that. But Sunday's all booked up. So you can walk up. You're gonna hear the music. You're going to hear it, DJ Phil. You're going to feel our energy, right? Our staff, they are pumped. And then you're going to see our gaming truck, this beautiful gaming truck where you can just play video games. We might open up the gaming truck early. We don't know. We have to ask John. And then food truck. So if you want to eat, you can just hop on it. By the way, I think we only have 3. So if you know a vendor, are a vendor with food, let us know. Come through, my friends. Yes. So you walk up and we're going to have a flash mob in the beginning. Then we're going inside, and then when you go inside, there's going to be vendors. The focus and the goal is to have about 20 to 25 vendors. Some of them may have to bring their own table because we're filling up. And the vendors that I'm getting, I am so excited about them. We've got the steppers from Broadway coming through, the step team. Not only are they going to have a vending table to help the children with the enrichment activities, they're also going to perform at the end. So you're coming through, we're going to have our announcement, I'm going to talk, Mayor's going to talk, and then it begins, it's going down. So from 12:30 till about 3. Yes, 12 to 3. That gives us 3 hours. 3 hours to go through all these activities. And then after the activities, we're going to have a little scavenger hunt team contest. We have 4 different teams. Of course, I have Team Red. We have the other team captains. I'm going to see if I can get them together so we can all come on here and tell you what it's about. But pretty much it's going to be 4 different teams. My team's winning, by the way. I got to be honest, I'm a little nervous about Natasha. Natasha is focused. I'm like, she's from Jersey City. I heard those Jersey City people don't play, but I'm gonna rep Patterson. All right, I'm repping Patterson. Patterson in Newark. I'm repping because I'm born in Patterson and I went to school in Newark. Even though I lived in Rowan, I'm in Florida now, but I'm repping Patterson. Anyway, it's going to be 4 different teams. And each team is going to have a race. And this particular game was inspired by my family, Wilson Family Reunion. They did this a couple years ago where we had a race and I loved it. So it might be like, who can eat the pie the fastest? Hi, mommy. And then after that, we're going to have a race. And then it might be like an egg on a spoon, three-legged race, potato sack, whatever. And then the winning team's going to get something. And then we're going to have a tug of war. The 2 teams against the other team to see who wins. And I need a referee, by the way. If there's someone out there like, we need a coach. Coach whoever, Rawway, hit me up. I need a coach. Coach, one person. Hit me up. I need a coach to be the referee. Blowing the whistle. Maybe like a black and white shirt on. Help me out. I'm still looking for volunteers. So that's what I need. I need a referee. Okay. So are you ready to get into the activities? Here we go. Renee, let's roll it. So one at a time. We have Betsy coming through. Betsy's going to be doing partner yoga and breathwork. Breathwork is so important for everybody when it comes to overcoming sadness, anxiety, and stress. That right there, what I did was what you call Ujjayi breath, where you breathe in your nose, close your mouth, and exhale out your nose. That's something that we do in yoga. There are so many different types of breath work. You have 4, 6, 8. You have breath work. You have belly breath, diaphragm. You have in one side of the nose, close it out the other. So many different kinds. But Betsy's going to be doing partner yoga with breath work. And this is good because, kids kind of get nervous and anxious to do things by themselves. So that's the first activity. Second activity that we have going down. This is our girls' room. And a couple of my old models when they were little kids are going to come through. And they're going to teach the girls life skills. This is an opportunity for the girls to just ask questions. They could be personal questions. They can be not so personal questions. Because sometimes I've noticed it's a lot easier for children to talk to strangers than it is to talk to their own parents, right? And sometimes if you never talk about it, you end up being an adult and you have no idea. Like even for boys, we have a boys' room too. That's probably the 3rd room we have right there. I want to say young men and young women. So the 3rd one is the young men's room. And I remember once we were with my kids and we were talking about showering. I don't know why. And then my son said something about like he didn't wash in between his toes. And I was like, why not? He's like, I'm in the shower and the water just goes down. And I was like, no, dude, you got to wash in between your toes. So sometimes children don't know if they're not taught. I didn't know I had to teach him to clean in between his toes. I just kind of thought it was, I don't want to say common sense, but you just think right? For example, how to shave. That might be something right there. Because when I was younger, shaving legs, do you shave? Do you not shave? And then some girls like, should I, shouldn't I? It's whatever you want. It's your preference, right? So that's what's happening in the young men and the young girls when they have an opportunity to speak. The 4th one, this room is run by Damaris, and she's actually in charge of all of our enrichment activities for the students in this department. Attitude of gratitude. She's going to be doing demonstrations to teach the children how to have an attitude of gratitude, because when you are grateful, everything just flows so much more easier. The 5th enrichment activity that we have going on is we have karate. We actually have 3 different karate studios coming. Okay, martial arts. I'm just going to say martial arts, okay? I'm not Bruce Lee, so I don't know the difference between them, even though, let me back up and give it a try. I'm going to give that karate move. You guys remember? At the end of it's the flat flyer net. The karate move, he was like this, and his leg was hurting, and he went, yeah! Okay, that was really bad. Really, really bad, but you get the gist of it. The purpose of that is because we're going to give the boys or girls, right? It doesn't matter, an opportunity to use the karate to tap into their feelings. As I mentioned, we have three total different types of martial arts. We have another karate. So they're the tiger, they're in Rahway, and we have also Jutsu. And each one is going to share their expertise when it comes to pushing through those feelings of sadness, depression, and anxiety. All right, let's go through number 8. Ooh, this is a cool one. This young lady right here, Dondi did it. I spoke to her the other day, and this has been an amazing week for the program, let me tell you. This week, I've really been like locking down, really securing everything, finalizing things, because I think we're like 7 weeks away. Renee, if you can give me that number and put that on the bottom, that would help. I think we're like 7 or 8 weeks, maybe. I'm going to say 6, because if I think shorter, it makes things better, right? And I was talking to this particular lady, and she was saying how she did face painting. Well, I thought she did face painting, and she was like, "Well, I'm not doing. I'm not doing that now." And then she told me she does this exercise with singing to teach children "I am" statements through singing. And as I told you, we have a special song, Tony with the Keys, that created for us. It's called "I Am Amazing" or "I Am Beautiful" or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna get it together. But singing, to teach the children how singing can help you feel better. Number 9, anti-bullying and healthy lifestyle. This is a great one. This is coming from RWJ Hospital. We have something coming through, again, to teach the children healthy lifestyle ways to push through those not so good feelings. If you're just popping through, I am talking about the different activities that we are going to have at our Health and Wellness Expo. This is an expo. It's called Traumedy No More for Kids. It's a free event happening in Rahway, New Jersey. You can click the link at the bottom to sign up, Sunday, September 22nd. And the purpose of it is to teach children how to empower themselves, so when they're feeling anxious, sad, or depressed, they can push through those fields right there. Number 10, she has Nini. I have no idea what that is right there, because I guess the notes wasn't there, wasn't right, but I'm just gonna let that one go. The next one we have is girls coding. So this is an activity, another group in Rahway that we have. A lot of local businesses are coming through to help, which is really cool, teaching children how to do coding. And then we have number 12. When it comes to number 12, this particular one right here is going to pop up on the screen any second. Sensory room. Natasha's daughter is actually going to be doing this space right here. And this is for children that may not want to be around a lot of sound, right? So it could possibly be if your child has autism, or they're just, they just don't want to be around a lot of noise. That's going to be this space right here, which is pretty cool. Then we have number 13. This is our book giveaway. Carla's going to be doing this particular section right here. And we also have Tracy, who's donating some books for financial literacy for children. And this is great, because I think if children really get into reading when they're younger, it's going to make them so much more adaptable in the world, right? And I didn't realize till I was an adult, my son as well, before he was older, how important reading is. And I think one of the reasons why some children don't like reading is because it's not enjoyable to them, right? I think if they really found some books that they enjoyed, they would really get into it, because I see some kids that are just into it, and they're just like focused and laser beam focused. Like, I never got into the Harry Potters, but I saw some kids into Harry Potters. I'm really into personal development, like really getting my nooks and crannies into those books. So I think if children do that, it's going to be awesome for them. And I didn't mention, this is also going to be our release book, our book launch on this day. Our book, Traumedy No More for Kids. And this is a book. It's going to be in the school systems, but you can also get it if your mother, a sister, an aunt, an uncle. And it's teaching you how to have conversations with your children about stress, anxiety, depression, things they can do like breathwork, how to tap into their feelings. And there's a bunch of activities at the end. So this book will be launched that day, where you can actually purchase it. After the book giveaway, that's number 13. So we got a lot of activities happening, guys. We got a lot. We got Soraya coming through. She's from Rahway. I remember her when her and my daughter were friends in high school, and they called themselves the Plastics. They did all these great things. But Soraya makes candles, and she's going to actually teach you how to make candles. She's also going to have candles for sale as well. And the thing that I love about this is I really want to empower the children to see these different activities, to see these different vendors, and visualize themselves doing it, right? Like, maybe you're a child and you like making bracelets, you like drawing, whatever. I want you to visualize yourself with your own business, right? Maybe you want to make candles. So that's another one of the activities. Then we're moving on to number 15. This activity is going to be our gaming truck. This is going to be out front. I'm not into video games. I don't even know the latest video games. You know, I remember Burger Time. I remember Pac-Man. I used to love Burger Time when you had to make the burgers. Maybe because I'm like a fatty inside. Anyway, gaming truck. Come, that's John. He has his facility in Jersey City. He also does STEAM, which is STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and I'm going to say math, maybe. I could be wrong. But he does all that. He has a location in Jersey City that he's going to be promoting. I'm super excited about that. All right, 16, arts and craft. This is Mindy. Mindy's coming all the way from, I forget where she lives, but she's coming. And she might be using coffee grinds to teach children how to make paintings. So I'm super excited about that. Number 17, we have dance. We have Maid Stars coming through, and Maid Stars going to be doing dance. We also have a lot. The cool thing about this as well, as I said, we're going to have giveaways at the end, so you definitely want to make sure you stay at the end. We're going to have scholarship giveaways. We're going to have gift cards. We're going to have all sorts of stuff, and Maid Stars is coming through. And dance is so important. That was something that my daughter used a lot to stay focused, right? When she was younger, my grandmother passed away who took care of her, and she was really close to my grandmother. So when she passed away, she had to focus on something. So that's when she really dove into dance and just gave it her all. And for those of you that know, my daughter is a professional dancer, and she's transitioning now to a different realm of her life, which is amazing. I love it, to more of the health and wellness with yoga and Pilates and doing sound baths and all that beautiful stuff. So that's why this is great, to empower the children while they're younger. Activity number 18. I love this one right here. This is our company, Trauma You No More. Renee, my supporting partner, and my mother will be running this table right here. They're going to be doing activities that are actually in our book. I'm most excited about the slime. Renee created this beautiful recipe to make smiley face slime. If you know anything about me, I'm always putting smiley faces. I love smiley faces. Like, if you remember in Forrest Gump, and he's got the yellow shirt on and he's like, it happens, I love that. So I'm really excited about that table right there. Number 19, more books. I don't know what this one is, but we have books. I'd be on books. I remember. So the other books is this woman named Dr. Norma. I actually met her at Lisa Nichols' event. She is absolutely amazing. She's a motivational speaker. She has a nonprofit, and she's going to come through and she's giving giveaways. And that's a cool thing about the program, is a lot of these businesses are going to be giving giveaways. Like Tiger Martial Arts, they said they have 75 book bags and 50 lunch boxes. So you got to go to their table or you're not going to get the goodies. Dr. Norma, she says she has books she's giving away as well. So you definitely want to be there to get all these free goodies. And some of you are probably watching this and you're like, why are you doing this, Tina? Trust me, trust and believe, okay? I'm not saying this isn't something I want to do, but that man up there, he poured it into me. And I guess because no one else is going to do it, right? Who really wants to put all their time, energy, and effort into putting a big old event together like this? And it doesn't happen, right? Because it's going to be huge. We're going to have between 300 to 500 people there. You definitely want to make sure you register so that you can be in for all the goodies. So Dr. Norma is going to be doing that right there. Another activity we have is going to be our STEP team. Yay! I don't know if they have a name. I have to confirm. We're working on getting our website updated, because I am so excited by all these activities. I want you to be able to go to the website and see the activities. Go to their websites. Work with them. So click the link below to register for the event. Like I said, it's free. STEP team in Rahway. All right, next number. It's coming through. And if you're just popping through, we are going through the activities that's going to be happening at the event. That's it? What number was that last one? Give me back that last number. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 22. Okay, so a couple are missing. Oh, I forgot. So, because I did call last night. So one of the trucks that we had a medical truck coming through. We're having a medical truck come through where they're going to do heart rate, blood pressure. She said if anyone wanted like their immunizations or that sort of stuff. And as I was talking to her, she said she's a professor at Kane University. And she said, if you want, I can speak on overcoming trauma. And I was like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute. And I thought about this and I thought, how perfectly aligned is this? Because someone said to me, well, Tina, we're introducing these children to how to connect to their feelings, right? So we're opening them up. They're open. What's next? We have to be there to close them, right? To give them some help. So she's going to have a activity table, and it's going to be called Let's Talk About It. So if there's something you want to talk about, let's talk about it. Maybe someone passed away. Maybe your dog passed away. Maybe you're just whatever, and you can have that conversation with her, which I think is really, really cool. So if this is your first time hearing about this, thank you for coming through. I'm very excited that when I talk to people, they're like, yeah, I hear you. I see you, Tina. Well, if you see me, if you hear me, I want you. I need you, okay, to share this out in the room. All right, because this is my full-time thing that I'm focused on for the next, do we know how many weeks are left today? For the next 6 weeks, 7 weeks until it happens. This is the only thing that I'm focused on to make this the best experience that you're going to have. I also just want to give a big shout out, 6 weeks away, woo, a big shout out to all of our sponsors. As I told you, or maybe I didn't tell you, I finished ordering our shirts for our volunteers. Our volunteers are amazing. Our lead volunteers, I have to always start with Queenie Latifah. She's amazing. If it wasn't for her, this event would not be this huge, ginormous, enormous, like whatever. And then she brought her crew in. And then I have to really give a big thank you, shout out to Natasha. With Natasha, we also have Damaris, who's absolutely amazing. With Damaris, I also have to thank Naja from Rawway. Amazing crew, right? And then, of course, I can't forget Renee and my mother and Dr. Bridget, right? These are our core people that are coming through to just really support. And yes, we still can use volunteers because all hands on deck, right? All hands on deck. Boom, however that song goes. All hands. Anyway, because the morning of, we're going to be putting all the tables up, putting all the things together. Other sponsors that I want to thank. P&J Printing and Screening in Rahway, New Jersey. They're doing our shirts, but they also donated money towards the event, which is thank you, thank you. Another big shout out to Anthony from the Rec Center. They donated money. I also want to thank the mayor of Rahway who's donating supplies. And yes, you can never have enough stuff, right? Because we just want to be able to give and prepare the kids not only for the school year, but for their future. Whitney Houston said it so well. The children are the future, right? I believe the children. And I got to make sure I get the playlist going. That's got to be one of the songs on there. Even I Believe I Can Fly, even though, whatever with him, but that is an amazing song. We want the children to realize they can fly, they can do anything, right? Nas, I Know I Can. If you have created a song, if you know of any cool songs, let me know. Other sponsors I want to thank is, I'm probably saying the name wrong, but the sneaker store in Rahway that my son was associated with. Guys, when you get over 50, okay, things just pop out of your brain. I don't know how to say it, but I want to thank them as well for, donating money. There's also Malau Coffee Shop. There is the Caribbean restaurant in Rahway who also donated, the YMCA. It's just like, and we still need more. Make sure you pass the word. And as I come to a close today, nope, it's not called East Coast Kicks. But thank you, Renee. I do want to thank each and every one of you that have come through, that have, sparked an interest in this. And if you're watching this and it falls on your heart to do something, please reach out to me, share it out. It's September 22nd. I'm feeling good. I'm about to go on my other boyfriend right now, the Stairmaster. And that's all I have for you. I will be back on Monday. I'm going to be interviewing the activity enrichment people, the vendors. If you can be a vendor, come through. It's all about sharing and all that great stuff. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace. And a bottle of hair grease. Bye. Thank you for rolling through. Bye.